Guys, what is going on? We have a very exciting day today. Another Arbitrum ecosystem update, of course, but also something more crypto related as a whole. As usual, nothing is financial advice, and everything I say is my opinion and my opinion alone. Let's jump right into it. The first tweet, we have Gary Gensler, the guy over at the SEC. He says that the SEC government's Twitter account was compromised and an unauthorized tweet was posted. The SEC has not approved the listing and trading of spot Bitcoin exchange traded products. Insane. Like, to give you a little context, the SEC's official Twitter account tweeted out literally not only 30 minutes ago. I'm at to bounce around a little bit. They essentially tweeted out that officially, they deleted it. Oh my God, they deleted it. Damn, it's crazy. Okay, well, they tweeted out that the Bitcoin ETF was actually announced. And turns out someone had actually hacked the account. As you can see here, the SEC government's account said the SEC government X account was compromised and an unauthorized post was posted. The SEC has not approved the listing and the trading of spot Bitcoin exchange traded products. This, of course, resulted in a crazy kind of volatile market for Bitcoin. I think someone put up a picture of it earlier. It was essentially just a chart of Bitcoin jumping up and then spiking directly back down. Insane stuff. And just to kind of put some, put some more context on how crazy this is, the SEC literally tweeted out last year, careful what you read on the internet. The best source of information about the SEC is the SEC. In this case, I guess that wasn't the best. In this case, I guess that didn't apply. And then, of course, you have Gary also tweeting the same month that this is a reminder to secure your financial accounts as well as protect against identity theft and fraud. Set up multi-factor authentication. They clearly didn't do this for the SEC's account. And of course, because of that, the entire thing was compromised. Pretty insane. And if you're familiar, a lot of talk has been happening about the potential kind of Bitcoin ETF coming out, particularly this week. I think for the most part that, like, a lot of people are saying that it's going to happen. A lot of people are saying that it's going to come out no matter what. But who knows? To be honest, they're saying tomorrow, actually Wednesday, is when officially it should be announced. But as of right now, I guess that's not official. Frankly, I'm actually pretty surprised that this was a joke. Or I guess it wasn't a joke, right? I mean, this was actually serious. Got everyone here crying because of it. Anyways, let's move on to the next thing. We have Xai Games officially announcing that Xai Mainnet is live. After a record-breaking 2023 with one of the largest testnet in blockchain history and the fastest-selling node sale, we're not slowing down in 2024. Stay tuned for more partnership news as we continue to grow as the world's premier gaming blockchain. And they announced that you can start bridging Xai to Mainnet right now, which is insane. And just for those of you guys who don't know, Xai is essentially a orbit chain. So it's a blockchain that lives on top of Arbitrum 1. So if you want to bridge directly to Xai, you would take your funds from Arbitrum 1 and bridge it from there. And then, of course, if they have supported any exchange, which I think they might. I think Binance and a couple of others support them. You should be able to bridge Xai tokens from there into the Xai mainnet. I could be wrong. Definitely double check that. But yeah. So shout outs to the Xai folks. They really did have an insane 2023. It really went from like a 0 to 100 kind of moment there, because I remember when they first launched. I mentioned it in the previous video, but not a lot of people were talking about them. Everyone knew Sobi and his background. But man, like, it's kind of insane how quickly these guys grew. It really is. Anyways, shout out to Xai. Happy to see that mainnet is finally live. We have an announcement coming from Stable Lab, introducing the long-term incentives pilot program at Arbitrum. We've introduced a pilot program to experiment with new incentive designs and collect valuable data before fully implementing a long-term program. Protocols will have the opportunity to apply for 25 to 45 mil ARB. This is insane. Essentially, this is kind of a leg up from the initial short-term incentive program that was launched back in October by the DAO themselves. They're kind of coming back here with a new proposal that will last a little bit longer term. And yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, these guys do great work. There's actually a shout out here to Matt Stein, T-Norm, Bobby, as well as Alex from Savvy. These guys, it's an understatement to say how much work these guys put into stuff like this. And it's so great to see it. So yeah, you can actually vote for it right now on Snapshot if you want to go ahead and take a look at there. But you'll probably see a lot more talk about this potentially if it's actually passed. I feel like a lot of the forums, like a lot of DAO related things tends to happen like this. No one really cares while it's in the development phase, but then all of a sudden when it's about to pass, people start kind of raising their voices and really having conversation about it, unfortunately. So anyways, that being said, look forward to seeing more convo happening around this and just DAO related things in general. And yeah, shout outs to Stable Lab. And lastly, we have a live stream actually here from Steven, CEO and co-founder at Offchain Labs. Had about 7,000 viewers, 7,000 views, I guess, on this video today alone on X. And yeah, it was a pretty interesting one. It kind of just goes into kind of the history of Offchain Labs, kind of what he does over there, and essentially what his beliefs are on some of the kind of tech that the Offchain team is building, alongside kind of how it compares to ZK and like cross-chain compatibility, all this tech stuff and whatnot is kind of what the main, I guess, purpose of this live stream was here. But definitely take a look if you're interested in learning more about Arbitrum, Offchain Labs, etc. Definitely, it was an interesting one for sure. I listened to the entire thing while it was live, of course. But that being said, we'll end off as usual with a shill of Beneath the Layers. Guys, give the account a follow if you're interested in listening to a podcast about entrepreneurs within Web3 and kind of building in the space. This is the podcast for you. Okay, there's a YouTube channel as well. For some reason, I don't always talk about this, but yeah, all these videos are available on YouTube, and more will be posted soon. So definitely take a gander. Yeah, that being said, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe out there. You can't even trust the SEC anymore, apparently. Insane stuff. Catch you guys in the next one.